Sorry, couldn't resist it.
Chrysler are one of the big three American car manufacturers, building Plymouth, Dodge, Jeep, and of course, Chrysler vehicles. In the 80s, they nearly went bust with the invasion of small Japanese cars. But now, they're fighting back. They used to build typically American cars like this Dodge Dynasty, but now their designs have a more European appeal. This is their new big car, the stylish Chrysler LHS, while this, their mid-size car, the Vision, that's already on sale in Europe. Now they're planning to build two right-hand drive models for Britain, the Cirrus and this, their baby Neon. Already a booming success since its American launch in January, this will be the first Chrysler to be sold in Britain since the unsung 180 back in 1982. The continent gets its Neons this autumn, but we have to wait until early in '96 before they arrive in Britain. When they do, they'll have this 2-litre single-cam 16-valve power plant that produces 132 horsepower. There's a twin-cam version planned for some time in the future that'll give out about 150. That'll probably come in a 2-door version. What they will all have is power steering, twin airbags, and unlike the American models, disc brakes all round with ABS as an option. Whichever size you're thinking of, there's certainly enough room for the driver in the front, but the boot space isn't up to Mondeo class, and in fact, it's not even as big as that of an Escort. Mind you, the rear seats do fold forward to increase that storage capacity. Chrysler's cab-forward design concept provides the perfect driving position and excellent all-round visibility, whilst the interior on this American model has a both attractive and high-quality finish. The seats also are both comfortable and supportive. On the road, Chrysler wanted a car that was fun to drive. They wanted instant steering response, something that typically American cars are sadly lacking. But here, with the Neon, they've certainly succeeded. The steering weight is good, the feedback positive. The suspension gives a nice firm ride that's not too harsh, while the long wheelbase means that the car is very responsive to throttle changes during cornering. Indeed, the handling is well up to the European opposition. The gear change is nice and positive, if slightly on the notchy side, while the engine is willing and responsive, especially once you've got it wound up past the 4,000 rev mark. The Neon is fun to drive, and Chrysler are succeeding in getting that message across to the young Generation X social group that they've targeted with a strong marketing campaign. Beauty is, of course, an individual thing, and while I like the deep, open-mouthed front end, I'm still not sure about the uplifted rear. But then, sadly, I'm not part of Generation X. They're still in their 20s. To learn more about that other new Chrysler offering, the Cirrus, we have to enter the confines of their impressive new technology centre, as it's still not on sale. The Cirrus is being launched in the States this autumn, but we won't be getting it until sometime in 1996. This is a pre-production show model which we can't fully test, but with its 2.5-litre V6 engine, front-wheel drive, plush interior and electric everything, the Cirrus looks sure to make a good impression on the executive car market. With 162 horsepower, 165 pounds-foot of torque, the engine is right up to the European levels. The car certainly feels just about right. It's just a shame we won't be getting it for so long. So, 2 Chrysler models planned for sale in Britain. After 10 years away, they've already made a successful return in 2 niche markets. First with the Jeep, then the Viper. Now they threaten the medium car sector with this fun-to-drive Neon. Mind you, fun to drive it might be, but it's not the sort of sports saloon that you want to put on a racetrack. Here in Michigan State, with a car tax of just 6%, you can have a Neon on the road for $10,000. If they can put them on the roads of Britain for, say, £12,000, then I'm sure you'll see the name Neon up in lights.